If you want to improve your game and shoot lower scores, why are you still carrying your disc golf bag? The reality is there are several advantages to using a disc golf cart that many players choose to ignore, either because they're afraid of what other people are going to think or they feel it's just not worth the investment. I mean, there's a reason why all professional golfers use a push cart, or even have a caddy to carry their clubs. So why isn't this being popularized amongst disc golfers? Therefore, today on Just Disc, we're going to help break down the disc golf cart stereotype by giving you guys 4 reasons on why you should use one to help improve your game. So let's get into it. Now, before we get started, let us just clear the air in saying that it's not always advantageous to use a disc golf cart. For example, you can't use carts during the winter season, and some courses just aren't suited for them due to their rugged terrain. And we also understand that disc golf carts are costly, and not everyone can afford to just go out and buy one. However, in a game where increased stamina, reduced tension, and proper form are crucial for success, a disc golf cart can be the extra advantage you didn't know you needed. So let's start off with the first reason on why you should use a disc golf cart, and that is that it provides extra storage and easier access to your gear and discs. Depending on the cart that you get, most disc golf carts will provide some extra storage for all your disc golf equipment. And with more storage comes the ability to bring anything you might need, like some extra discs, food, beverages, or even something like an umbrella. So this simply ensures you have everything you need to play your best round. I can't tell you how many times I've left something at home or in the car simply because I didn't want to lug it around. You know, those things like disc retrievers, extra towels, an extra jacket, the things that you wish you could bring but you can't because it doesn't fit in your backpack. So with a cart, you can just carry what you need and you don't have to worry about weight or how you're going to manage or bring these items along during your disc golf round. Also, because you don't have your equipment on your back, you won't have to constantly take on and off your bag to access your equipment. With a cart, especially those that help prop up your bag, you'll have easier access to your gear without having to constantly bend over to access it. Now, the second reason to use a disc golf cart is that it reduces the wear and tear of your backpacks. Although this doesn't apply to every cart, there are several disc golf carts out there that utilize your backpack as part of the cart. With these carts, not having to constantly put your bag on the ground avoids damaging it almost entirely. That's because you're barely using your bag at all, except to access some gear and maybe a few discs, but you're no longer using the straps, you're no longer putting it on the ground, so it's just a great way to protect your investment. I mean, if you just look at some of the bags I've utilized with a cart over the past few years, do you notice much wear on them? If anything, they still look brand new. Now, the third reason to use a disc golf cart is that it reduces the wear and tear on your body. So in other words, you can play more disc golf, and who doesn't like that? Constantly taking your bag on and off may seem fine in the short run, but the long-term effects of constantly bending over and setting your bag down and then picking it up again will only hurt your body over time. Sure, you can wear both straps to try and alleviate some of the weight, and you can even use your bag's sternum strap if you have one, but most disc golfers don't do this regularly, and even if they do, it's still a lot to carry. Personally, I used to use a shoulder bag and then a backpack for several years. And trust me when I tell you that you can develop some serious long-term problems like neck and shoulder pain. Honestly, I used to get some pain, but I never thought too much about it until I developed a pinched nerve in my neck, which took me out of commission for at least a few weeks. Furthermore, throwing discs regularly causes enough issues to our bodies, so constantly wearing a backpack will not only reduce your ability to play disc golf in the long run, but it will also reduce your performance on the course because your body is going to adapt its form to reduce the pain. Now, for the fourth and final reason to use a disc golf cart is that it helps increase your energy and focus while reducing tension. So in other words, you end up playing better disc golf. Disc golf, just like ball golf, is all about staying calm and loose to maintain good rhythm and fluidity. So when you carry around your gear on your back, you end up wasting more energy and your body tenses up more easily, resulting in less than ideal performance. For example, let's say that you normally shoot par, which on average at most courses is around 54 on your scorecard. That means during one round, you picked up and put down your bag at least 100 times. A standard backpack bag with around 20 to 25 discs, not including water, weighs around 15 to 20 pounds. That means on average that you moved around 1,500 pounds during your round. Honestly, I don't care how fit you are or how young you are, that takes a lot of energy. And that energy is better spent focusing and concentrating on your throws and making your way around the course. Let's also not forget that many disc golf carts include a seat to sit on, which once again will help conserve energy throughout your round. Honestly, you just have to stop caring about what other disc golfers think, since in the long run, you'll have a much easier time making more difficult shots by having that increased focus and reduced tension. You'll also be able to play more disc golf rounds, and who doesn't like that? Now, as previously mentioned, there are some drawbacks to carts since they're not always practical for certain courses, and it can be an additional cost that not everyone can afford. Fortunately, working with what you already have around the house can be an easy way to make your own push or pull cart for disc golf. You can repurpose an old stroller, or you can buy an old ball golf cart, or you can make one yourself using the equipment found in your house. Thanks as always for watching Just Disc. We absolutely love the Just Disc community, and we'll see you in the next one. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.